We have learned that there are different types of logos, and today we'll be learning the emblem type of logo and an abstract type of logo. These two logos are quite simple. So to begin with our logo design, I have selected these two simple logos. So when we look at the first one, so in here when we look at the main element, that is the bigger one, the bigger shape. So this shape, you can create this kind of shape with a rectangle. So let's start with the bigger element. That is, I'm going to draw a rectangle, and this rectangle we have a color. So let's color that first, and after coloring that, what we need is we have to check at the anchor points. So we can see that there are 4 anchor points only, but when we check at this element, there is a point here, 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 and here. That is 4, and we need 2 more. That is 1 more should be here, and 1 more should be here again. So we need to draw 2 more anchor points. So the 2 anchor points that I'm going to add now should be in the middle of our rectangle. Add 1 anchor point here. So you can see that the smart kite is being detected, that it is in the center of the rectangle. So I'm going to click there 1, and 1 more should be here. Okay, so after doing that, the one that is in the bottom is quite a simple one, because we just need to pull it down. So this one here, it should be a curved one. So in order to make this one as a curved anchor point, I'm going to click once, and in the properties panel, you should select this one, that is convert selected anchor points to smooth. So click that one, and then you'll be able to make it curve. But we need to pull it up first, but make sure that it is still in the center of our rectangle. And we need to pull this one, this side here, and this one here. Make sure that it is not up or down, but we can just directly pull it to this direction. But to do that one, we should know how much distance we are going to pull this one to the right side and this one to the left side, which means both distance should be same. So for that, I need to draw a guideline here. Let's fix this one here and bring this one and attach it here. Make sure that it's not up or down also, it should be exactly in the horizon. For that, you can press shift key and pull it to this direction. And I need to draw 1 more guideline to the center of this rectangle. You can see that it's exactly not in the center, so I'm going to pull it to the left side again. Okay, it's exactly in the center now. And select both these guidelines, and pressing your Alt key, you can duplicate these guidelines, and one of them should be attached to the center of the rectangle again. And if I click on the anchor point again by using the direct selection tool, I can bring this one and attach it along with the guideline. Okay, once we are done that, I'm going to delete these lines and bring it down. And after that, you can adjust this one up or down. So I'm going to adjust it something like that. Okay, after doing that, let me increase a little bit. After doing that, what you have is a rectangle here. So I will draw that rectangle. After drawing the rectangle, let's change the color. After changing the color, what we need is I need to duplicate this one. After duplicating that, let's change this color. So why I'm doing that is that I need 1 more element here, this one right here. So for that, I have drawn this one, and let's send it to the back side. So arrange, send to back, and using this direct selection tool, I'm going to bring this one here, and this point also I can bring this one till here. So let's bring this line also exactly fitting to that rectangle. Okay, now we need the text. So for typing with this text, I will go and select, actually I'm going to select type on path tool, and if you click here just to this shape, you'll be able to type it. So I'm going to type EMBLEM, and this text position you can change it. So for this text, you can change its position. You just have to click on that line and let's bring it up here. So I think we're exactly in the center. Now I can release the mouse, and don't worry, we still have the shape. For that, you can press Ctrl X and Ctrl Z. Since we have already copied that element, that is the text, I'm going to paste again, and we have that text. I'm going to change the color. After changing the color, you can bring it inside here, and then I will be typing with this one here again. So in order to type that, use the normal one, that is type tool here, and let's type that is simple logo. Now you can see that there is a stroke line for this element, that is the bigger shape, and for this rectangle also. So I'm going to select both these two elements and apply stroke. Let's apply this color. After applying that, you can increase the stroke size. So I think that will do. And we have one more line here, that is the tag line. So I will write TAGLINE. Okay, so this one should be like that. This one should also be exactly in the center, and let's change the color. After doing that, you can still see that we need to pull this one down a little bit more, so I'll do it. Okay, now you can see that there is a gradient here, and this side is a little bit bright and this one is a bit darker. So for that, I just need a copy of this shape, and let's change the color to white and attach it here again. Okay, now after doing that, let's change the opacity from the properties panel again. And after doing that, all you have to do is delete the anchor point from here. So let's delete this anchor point and this anchor point also. Let's delete that. So we are done with this one here. Now the next one, that is this logo here. So for this one we need some circles. So let's start with the bigger circle. We can see a bigger circle outside here and a smaller circle here. So let's start with the bigger one. Alright, for this one I don't need the stroke, and let's fill with a red color, and let me copy this. After copying that, let's decrease the size of the circle, and let's color this one as a blue color, is indicated here. And we also need a stroke. Around the circle we have a stroke also. So let's add a stroke and change the color to white. Now we need to modify this red circle so that it becomes something like this here. So if you observe carefully in this logo, you can see that there is a fixed point here and there is a fixed point here, but we need a fixed point somewhere around here and one more around this area here. So for that, I'm going to make those points. So let's say here, and it's somewhat a straight line. So it starts from here and it will be ended here. Okay, we have the fixed points, that is this one and this one here. Now what we need to do is this straight line here. So in order to do that, I can use this point. Let's attach here. I'm going to bring this one and attach it to the point so that it becomes a straight line here. Because of this line, it's becoming curve, but I need a straight line here. So for that, I'll have to press Alt key in your keyboard and attach it to the point. Now similarly to that, again, I'll have to click this point and pressing Alt key, I'll attach the line to the point so that it becomes a straight line. Now for this one also, I need a straight line from here to here again. So for that, I will bring it here, attach it here. Now after attaching that to there, let's do the same process that we have followed earlier. Okay, I think I need to put this one a bit somewhere around here so that it becomes a straight line. Now after doing that, this one is an extra area here, so I just need to hide this point inside here and still some areas there, so that one you can adjust it easily. So I'll bring it around here. After doing that, we can copy this one, this red color here, and rotate it to this direction. After rotating that, we'll have to change the color. So that one you can do it easily with the rotate tool. For selecting the rotate tool, you can use R in your keyboard so that it selects the rotate tool. And after doing that, and after selecting the tool, you can see that a center point has already come out. That center point, you can bring it to the center of the smaller circle. And once it is done, you can press Alt key in your keyboard and press the mouse and rotate it. After rotating that, you can change the color, yellowish, and let's follow the same process again. For this one also, we need to bring the center to this center of the circle, press Alt key in your keyboard and rotate the shape. Okay, after doing that, let's make it a green color, but for this one, this line should not be here, it should follow the yellow color. So for that, again, I will have to right click on that green area and let's change it and let's send it to the back side, and it is done.